Maybe
TikTok.
RIP.
Don't leave.
Yeah.
You think? Do you think this is? Don't leave me, girl. Hey, but do you think it's going? Do you think this is like a rollout for
What, another app?
no, like a rollout for just the brand of TikTok?
I'm starting to feel that way.
Yeah.
Just from
Like maybe rollout might not be the correct term, but like, is this like are we
promo.
taking it to, because I equate this, and like my stance on it has been like similar to like government shutdowns.
Yeah.
It's always until the 11th hour that they finally like, all right, we agree. Or we'll extend it for 45 days. And then again in the 11th hour.
I feel like that's what's happening because it's first it was out the blue, Elon Musk and old buddy, the other dude, the YouTuber, like, oh, we about to buy it. I'm like, yo, that was like, it's like 3 days before.
It's a few different, groups and people that put their pitch in to buy it. Maybe I'm delusional. I just don't think it's going away. I don't. I just think it's so much money being made across the board. So many, you know what I'm saying? And it's a great tool for politics.
It is
for everything.
It is. It's like YouTube,
like teaching. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a great tool, and I don't see what it would be different if when they first announced it way back when that they were building up our own American version of it. Yeah, and then was like, hey, this is sunsetting. This is your option.
But
you know what I'm saying?
This is just going away.
But
just you won't be able to use this.
I was about to say, I don't even know if legally they could even do that.
What you mean?
Like build their own version? Because like,
why couldn't they?
I'm saying like their algorithm is different, and like it might
it wouldn't be called TikTok.
I'm saying like the algorithm is why people like TikTok. Like creators and all that. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because they're able to grow a lot differently than other platforms.
Yeah.
So
but you could also argue, and I guess there is slight nuances in between the apps, but like, bro, a lot of these they all kind of do the same thing.
They just kind of mastered the
Instagram meta, you know what I mean? And then
Instagram got reels, and it's kind of
really
TikTok started doing reels. Instagram was like, yo, if we want to compete, we need to start doing reels.
That's what I'm saying. They copy it, but like the push that you get from it is different. But our TikTok grows different.
Yeah. You're right.
And true.
And I think that's the difference. But what I'm saying is, I'm just saying, like, I don't know if legally, if like they can.
Man, I feel like they would find a way to skirt them damn thin lines to present something.
They could have been did that, like you saying.
Yeah, that's why I feel like it's not going nowhere. Yeah. Like you tell them we going cold turkey, nothing, and it's just back to Instagram and YouTube. Yeah. Like,
hey, so you think one of them is behind it, or?
I was gonna say, because bro, like the TikTok CEO is gonna be at the inauguration.
Yeah,
and again, this is another event that's gonna, by the time this airs, it would have happened already. But
and the incoming administration is with having
they're pro TikTok.
Yeah, they pro TikTok. So it's like,
to that, I seen something where they was saying they was the ones that started the whole we should ban it. So it's funny that
which
now,
leads me back to my question: is this rollouty? Like, is this a rollout?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, so they started it,
but
now they saying they're gonna keep it.
It's not delusional to think that. Go ahead.
Okay, but what's the so what to the rollout? Are you adding a new feature? Are you like what's
so this goes back to partnership, ownership, whatever ship is applicable in this situation.
Money is exchanging hands,
bro. Yeah, I think with the rollout comes with some type of stake, equity, ownership in TikTok. Like, it's not going to just be 100%, Was it China?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to be 100%.
I don't know if it's necessarily China. I think they say China, but I think that it's somebody's Asian.
Yeah, Asian, right? Yeah. But I think this time it's like, okay, we have some type of stake in this. To where we have a say-so in what happens and doesn't happen in TikTok.
Yeah.
That's
what
I mean. That's a crazy game.
I could be off key. I could be off key. So like, if you got a thought, say it. But like, I think when you say, "Hey, so what's the so what?" I just think we have more of an American presence. I'm not talking about usage. I'm not talking about that.
Yeah, you talking
Talking
about
about
I'm talking about in the things we can't see,
Yeah,
in the meetings that we're not in,
right.
like that,
Yeah, yeah. They basically like look,
or even the government having a little bit of governance, for lack of better words, in terms of how that the app is used.
like we doing this, we threatening you publicly, but behind closed doors, we saying, hey, you see what's going on out there? Like we can.
Hey, when you say it like that, it makes sense because they be having old buddy from Meta in Congress, like every week. Like, yo,
drilling,
what are you doing with this? What are you doing with that?
And they keep throwing it in our face, bro.
Are they able to do that with something that's owned by?
I think the dude was up there, but I don't know if they was grilling him like that. He was up there when this like first popped off. Like he was explaining.
Yeah, they was hitting him with the 21 questions.
But they probably can't get the information they really trying to get because
they can't do them like that, like how they was doing.
Because it's not American based.
And we can't overlook hacking.
So this is a leverage play, basically.
Yeah. And we're trying to gain leverage.
Yep.
As America.
I can see
in
that.
terms of because you already know like. People are already concerned with the hacking into phones and your data being stolen and like it's just like, bro,
that makes the most sense to me because like I said,
and if the government can have their foot in it in some way,
which lends to them saying, hey, we might extend extend it so you got some more time
let you think this over.
And in most cases, bro, when you see something that keeps hitting the top of the timeline, like
it's something to it.
Yeah,
something deeper too.
Like, why are you entertaining meetings?
Yeah,
if the decision is the decision,
exactly.
Why are you shopping investors?
Yeah,
potential buyers.
Yeah,
why are you shopping a deadline? Like, why do you keep telling me every day, hey, 3 more days, 2 more days? It's like it's like you forcing the carrot, you dangling it over me. You know what I mean? Because you know something is in the works behind the scene.
Yeah,
I do think. Like my prediction, I do think we go a week or 2 without TikTok, maybe even a month. I do think that.
So I was just thinking back to when they was beefing with Universal.
Like same with the UMG. UMG.
They took the music off, and I was like, I don't think it's gonna last.
Hey, and that shit, niggas felt that.
Yeah, impact. Yeah,
niggas felt that.
But that music back on there.
Yeah. Got some leverage.
Now I don't remember how long it lasted, but it wasn't long,
it was
bro.
A couple of weeks, I think.
So I think we see that, but like in the grand scheme, long term, I don't think, bro. Like we all said, bro, it's so much bread, like being generated because of TikTok, bro. Yeah. Crazy, like it's people. They've been making videos talking about some I'm like. TikTok pays my mortgage, my car note. Yeah. You know what I mean? This how like, bro, my lifestyle, and then just the attachment that creators have kind of like, cling to because of that app, bro.
Yeah.
There's people that live, breathe, and eat TikTok.
Yeah.
Like I gotta make content. I gotta push out 3-4 videos a day. I gotta do lives.
And I think it just leaves such a gap. Like, where does all of those users go? You know what I'm saying? Not saying that they not already on the other platforms, but like
being active and engaging.
That's what I was telling Bruce. Yeah. There's a lot of creators who don't. All they have is TikTok.
Oh, okay.
And again, they probably have a YouTube account. They probably have an Instagram.
But
But because of like us, for example, how TikTok is our best performing platform.
Yeah.
You're gonna put more energy to where you have the most fans.
I can see. Yeah. Of course,
makes sense.
I would too. Yeah.
And for whatever reason, the algorithm, bro, it just some shit that fly on TikTok don't be flying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then what do you do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do?
And it's no real reason too, because it's like literally the same post on 2 different platforms, but it's going crazy on one. Like, so like
there's something to what they do on their algorithm that's different.
Yeah, and the metadata and stuff like that.
And even like now, they kind of suppressed it from what it was, because when it first started, that's when people was going crazy.
Yeah. Are we talking Reels or are we talking TikToks?
TikToks.
Yeah.
Like, it was like overnight, I done met people applying to jobs, and like they like, yo, hey, I got 1 million followers on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like, what?
A lot of people in the military, bro.
Yeah. I've seen some military.
A lot of people in the military, bro. Like that was causing huge waves for a minute, bro.
Yeah.
Like them trying to kick people out and stuff.
No. So it was a time where they was kind of cracking down on like the content you were posting.
Yeah, that's
because a lot of the people they were doing like skits and stuff in uniform.
In uniform, yeah.
That's
you know what I mean? And like it would be like a blurred message. You know what I mean? So it's
like the airline lady.
Yeah. So
because like with the military, like they look at it as like when you in the uniform, you represent the military.
Right.
No matter what the fuck you could say, you can be on the camera saying all day, "This is my viewpoint. This is not the viewpoint of the military." If you got that uniform
take
on,
the uniform off, bro.
you talking for the military. Take that shit off,
which is understandable. I get that. Yeah, I get that.
So I mean, hey, salute, man. If this is the end, it was a good run.
Yeah.
Things have came and went, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
So I mean, it's like
that's true.
I'm not saying that this isn't an infinite possibility, but
isn't it? Didn't they start Vine? Wasn't they the same people?
I couldn't tell you, bro.
I don't know.
But Vine is a great example of something that was the shit and ended, and we ain't never heard of that shit again.
And people pivoted. We went to IG and YouTube. Yeah.